July 20th, 2024, 55 years ago today, United States NASA. Hold on, I gotta get past this ridiculous semi-truck that was trying to cut me off. Yeah, 55 years ago today, NASA landed 3 astronauts on the moon. And today is also my dad's birthday. So right now we're on Interstate 694 heading back to Burnsville from White Bear Lake. I decided to take this route instead of my usual 494 one due to road work at the 694 I-94 interchange, which is causing traffic to back up. So we're gonna take this way back. So I'm going west on 694. Behind me that's flipping me off. Going 5 over the speed limit, but I have a vehicle in front of me, as you can see, so not much I can do. And 35E is a left exit, so I'm staying in this lane. So the Corvette guy can just suck it. Back there when I was getting on the freeway here, a semi-truck saw me coming on, so he decided to increase his speed to try to prevent me from getting on the freeway. Now, he does have right of way, but that's just a jerk move for him to do that, so that's why I had to accelerate, speed up, and get on in front of him. And I know he intentionally sped up because he's way off in the rear distance now. So now we're coming up where 35E and 694 meet, but this is not the segment I need because that's the 35E north exit where you can take that all the way up to Duluth. But we're not going to Duluth. It's about a 3-hour drive. For about a half a mile to a mile, you have 35E and 694 together, which becomes a traffic jam hotspot because everyone's trying to switch lanes here. White Bear Lake. Pretty nice day. We had lunch at Red Robin, then driving YouTube video for herself, so we ended up doing that. South, heading towards downtown St. Paul. St. Paul is the capital of the state of Minnesota. Second most populous city in the entire state, followed by Minneapolis. Traffic's been like this all day on the freeways. Everybody and their mom is on the road for some reason. It could be because of the road construction on Interstate 94, and apparently there's also road construction on State Highway 36. So it's causing a lot of detours for the traffic. 35E. Now we're going to have people switching left and right here. Oh, Jesus, fuck. Come on, Texas. What the fuck are we doing here, people? This is the speed trap portion of Interstate 94. It's a 45 mile an hour stretch. And you don't want to speed here because police know it's a 45 mile an hour and they know a lot of people tend to speed. Relative speed with the traffic here. A lot of Texas drivers on the road today. I don't know why there's so many Texans out and about. I mean, I have nothing against Texas. I lived there for well over a decade. Love it. But I had to come back home for personal reasons, so I moved back up here to Minnesota. No regrets. But I will say Texas does have some awful drivers. Stretch of 35E in the southern part of St. Paul, where it's 45 miles per hour. The nickname is the 35E Parkway because it's such a slow speed limit. It's like you're driving on a side street. And there's a lot of surface roads in my part of the suburbs where the speed limit's faster than this segment of 35E. Past the 45 mile an hour segment, it's 55 now. River, which means we're leaving St. Paul and Ramsey County, and we're crossing into Dakota County. State Highway 62. If you take that exit right there east, that'll take you to, I believe, Eden Prairie. And if you take this exit to go east, that'll just take you another couple miles to 494. That segment of 62 used to be State Highway 110. But some years back, they rebadged the freeway as Highway 62. On the exits for Interstate 494. East will take you towards the southwestern suburbs and ring around the suburbs on the west side, or the west exit will. The east will take you back around, and you can take that back around to White Bear Lake. Now the speed limit is 70 miles per hour. like they're starting to crack a little bit on the highway here. Sure if I mentioned this before, but if you hear the cabin drone from the exhaust, that's because I have a Flowmaster 50 series exhaust on this Chevy Tahoe. I like the sound of the Flowmaster. It does create a cabin drone, but having it for this long, I'm just used to it now. State Highway 77, also known as Cedar Avenue. Going north will take you to pretty much downtown Minneapolis.